Today we are going to learn how to change the dreaded three-way switch. Now you might be asking, what's the difference between a three-way switch and a regular switch? Well, right off the bat, the most glaring thing is that a three-way switch has three screws on it, and a regular switch or single pole switch only has two screws on it. And the other difference is that a single pole switch or regular switch only switches your device, say your light here, from one place, whether it's here or like say you're going into your bathroom and you have your bathroom light switch. You just turn that light on from one position. A three-way switch allows you to switch your light from two different positions. For example, here at the start of the hallway, and then back here at the end of the hallway, like this. The tools we will need for today's job is a flathead screwdriver, a green Robertson screwdriver, possibly a set of wire strippers. We will need a knife possibly, and some way to tell if the power is on or off. Now we can do that with our voltage sensor here, or we have a light in the background up here that is on this switch. So when the power is turned off, if the light goes off, we will know that the power is off. So let's go take care of that right now. And don't forget, safety first. Make sure you got your safety goggles on. Okay, so turning off the power, we're going to look at our chart here over at our panel. And it's actually the first one here says hallway, bathroom, and stuff. So that's number one breaker. We go up here and we turn the breaker to the left. All these breakers go this way. All these breakers go that way to turn them off. When they're pointed towards the middle, they're in the on position. So we can see that our light went out up here, and you can see there's nothing coming on or off there now. So let's get that plate off. And just to double check, we'll make sure that we don't have any live power in here. Check with our voltage sensor, and we appear to be okay. This switch has been replaced before, so it hasn't been painted over, so we won't need a knife to cut around the paint. So we'll just take our green Robertson screwdriver. Oh, a little bit of paint here, but nothing that's going to stop us from getting the switch out. Right off the bat, people notice the big difference between this type of switch, which is a three-way, and our regular switch, which is called a single pole switch. This one has three screws, which means there's three wires. So how do we know which wires go where? On a three-way switch, we have the three screws, and there's one common to the other two. So the common one always is painted black compared to the gold. That one's gold, and the one on this side is gold as well. So this one is common to both of these. So when you switch in one position, the power comes in here and goes out there. When you switch the other one, it goes in here and out to that one. So if the old switch is originally wired correctly, then look at your old switch. It will also have a black screw and two gold screws. So you need to take note of which of your wires is on the black screw. Now in this case here, I have two black wires and one red wire. So I'm going to make sure that I take note of which one is on the black screw. So we're going to unscrew this one with our green Robertson. We're going to get this guy off of here. And he's the guy, this is the one down here for me that's on the black screw. So I'm going to put him down the bottom like that. And then I'm just going to take the other two really don't matter. The most important one is the one that's on the black screw. The other two are called travelers, and the power can go through either one of those guys. So let's just get them both off, and it's the green Robertson for all three screws. So there you go. So I'm going to separate my two travelers from my common one. So you make sure, always take note of which one was the common one. In some setups you'll see here, sometimes it's red, black, and a white wire. But in this case here, there's two blacks. And that's okay. That doesn't matter. Just long as you know that the common one, whatever the common ones on your old switch is going on the common one of your new switch. Some people take them apart and they just throw the wires back on willy-nilly, and they don't realize that it makes a difference. So if you just line up the screws the way they were on back according to where the screws were, you'll end up getting it wrong because you can see they're configured different. The black one is common here, but the black one is common down here. So like I said, that's why you have to take note of which one is your common screw. So on this one, my common screw was on the bottom. They're almost mirrored, really. But what's going on here is these are two different brand names. So again, I took note. This is my common one. So I'm going to put this one right back on that same screw. Green Robertson to tighten it up. And you put the loop in the direction that the screw tightens up. Now, this video is not necessarily on how to wire a circuit up for a three-way switch. It's only on how to replace a three-way switch. That'll be a future video. And then Green Robertson for this guy. Now, if your three-way switch was wired correctly the first time, then when you put these back on in the order that they're supposed to be, again, taking note of the one that was your common, then it should work fine. But what happens is if you mix up your common wire with either one of these guys, either one of what's called your travelers, what's going to happen is you'll be able to turn one switch on over here, but then your other switch is not going to work, or vice versa. So they have to be, the order has to be right. So I have my three wires back on. Put my screws back in. And again, when you're tightening up your screws, if you feel any resistance at all, stop and back it out again, because you don't want to cross thread your screws on your new switch. Tighten them right in. All the way in. We want to make sure it's nice and level. Straighten it up just a little bit. Always looks better when they're straight. Put your plate back on, your flathead screws. Turn our power back on. And you can see our switch is working. So just remember that the key to replacing these switches is take note of whatever wire was on the black screw, because that's going to be your common wire to the other two screws. If you mix up these two, it's not so bad. But if you mix up this one with either one of these guys, again, one of your switches is not going to function properly. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and if you did get value out of it, would you please consider subscribing and liking this video? And don't forget, come back for more lessons.